this is what I looked at, right? This see what it is. Damian Lillard, he get overlooked. He get he get really shit on coming out that Western Conference over there as far as the guards. And he's a hell of a fine player, and he know he is. It's just that his team is not really complete. They're always missing something for him to get over the hump. So he want to prove to people that it ain't him. You know what I'm saying? It's the team. Yeah. You know, so he want to come out there and show himself as being one of the greatest stars out there like the rest of them. I mean, come on, bro. You already an all-star. You ain't got to prove nothing else to nobody. All you got to do is go ahead and play your game and stop having this grudge on your shoulder like, you know, the whole world is against you when the whole world is not against you, man. Just play some ball, man. You know?
Yeah, but you know what? I think it's kind of like that's what got him to where he's at now. And it's hard to, you know, just let go of that. It's just like this has been my formula for success.
Right.
And this is what I know. So if I go somewhere different, I don't know if I can trust. Like, I mean, I give you a point. Allen Iverson.
Right.
You know, Allen Iverson, man, he is by far one of the, you know, all-time greatest, you know, basketball players of all time. But it just kind of like his formula for what is success or whatever, it was just like, I got to do it. I have to do it. And it's kind of like, Allen, you know, you're never going to be able to do it on this level completely by yourself. As great as you are, you're never going to be able to do it, you know. And, I mean, for that team that he had with the Sixers, I mean, it was amazing, you know, getting them to, you know, to the finals, you know, with that roster. So I just think, you know, with certain guys, it's just like that. You know, it's just like, yo, this is how I got here. This is what I know, you know, and this is what I know to do best, you know.
Right, definitely that.
Let me ask you a question.
Ask you
a question because I didn't cover this on the show, so I want to get your opinion on this. Jimmy Butler didn't play. What's your opinion on that? Because he said he needed the rest.
Jimmy Butler has a couple of nagging injuries, right? But they wasn't nagging enough for him not to come out there. He did a Carmelo, really. He did a Carmelo where he's hurt, but he don't want to hurt his team. And so he just wanted to come out for the festivities and, you know, the money, the check and all that, you know what I'm saying? The full portion of it. Because I think if you're injured, you don't get the full portion. And, you know, just be around everybody, man. When he should have just kept his ass in Minnesota and got some treatment, man, because the second half of the season going to be hard, man. You know, this is where everybody buckle down, everybody put their big boy shorts on and shit and start getting out there and doing what they got to do to make it to the playoff and get a good seed, you know. Because it ain't easy, man, because it's a lot of teams are so close in that playoff race. Even teams outside of the top 8 are still close to getting into the top 8. So, I mean, you're going to have to really play some ball the second half, man. So, you know, if he wanted to really rest, he could have sat home, man. Why the fuck come sit on the damn bench, man? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That, you know what? I never even thought about that, but that is a good point. It's like, if you need the rest, why are you out? You know,
yeah.
I mean, unless he was just doing the day events and then he was going home, I mean, going to his room and going to sleep, which we don't know, but you would assume that he's not,
right?
You know. But I know he does. You know, he was talking about wear and tear on his body. But yeah, I never really thought about that. It's just like, if you needed the rest, the best rest you can get is, you know, staying at home.
Look what happened to Carmelo. The All-Star game was in New York. He wanted to be there. He wanted to try to get MVP, but he was hurt. His knee was fucked up. You know, he went out there and played anyway. And look what happened. He had to go get surgery before the season over. He shut down. You know, especially when the Knicks was, you know, totally out of the playoff hunt. He shut down. You know, so I mean, is it really worth going out there, man, and you know, hurting yourself on that's more like a celebrity challenge game. You know, that wasn't really nothing that's going down on a record book. That's just like they was talking about. And see, I like Chris Webber, you know what I'm saying, him and not too much Reggie Miller and the other guy that was commentating the game, right? Why is you talking about Draymond Green with his 12 techs? If he get 2 more, he gets suspended a game, right? They talking about if he get 2 techs in the game today, Then he go, I mean, why are you talking about that, man? This is a practice game, celebrity game. This ain't counting again. Okay, in other words, is the stats going to count? You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, so, they kind of took me away with that yesterday, man. I wanted to call to the desk and say, let me speak to Chris Webber and the crew over there. Because they're talking ridiculous right now, and I can't have this on my TV set. When a lot of people say they turn theirs down, but I don't turn mine down. I still listen, man. I had a radio on, but it's at a nice level. But I gotta hear some of the stupid shit that be said, and I just want to know what they feel about people. That's the reason I listen to it, man. But all in all, you liked the game yesterday, the festivities before the game and halftime. You liked it, all that.
Yeah, I think overall, it was some. I talked about that musical they did with Kevin Hart. Like I didn't get that, but
yeah.
But the game itself, I enjoyed because it was nothing like it was last year because last year was a joke,
Yeah.
and the score, to me, the score is right around what it should have been. Around near that 150 mark. You got All-Star, so of course there's going to be more scoring than usual, but they played defense. Even there was more contact in the first quarter than it was the entire game last year. When LeBron, I don't know if people realize, when LeBron went up over Embiid's back, it was like he was trying to. I don't know what he was trying to do. I know he wasn't trying to throw that thing down from where he caught it.
No, he was trying to tip it, man. He was trying to tip it over, but he got too close up on the man. When he jumped up, he was too close on him. He was on his back. So he was trying to tip it and then try not to fall on him and hurt him. So it looked so fucking awkward, man, to the point where he could have just said, fuck it, I'll let this one go. He just was trying to show that, he's into the game. He feel real about everything. And, he just wanted to get the fans the money worth yesterday, man. That's all that was, because them somebody tickets.
And that's what I was getting at too, because it's like it was an effort there. Like that wouldn't have happened, in previous, games. So I like the effort. I like the defense. I like, there was some foul shots. I like, we got a game, some sort of a similarity of a game. Because I was talking with Fish on this on Friday. I said, even if we got a game like a summer league game that they be playing, because they all play together in the summer. If we got something like that, I would be happy. So I think it turned out really, really well, and it's something for them to build upon for next season.
Oh, okay, man. But before I let you go, I had something to ask you. Because I've been watching this college ball tough lately, right? And Vince jinxed my team Thursday night talking about Ohio State. Ohio State only had one loss, right? And they lost. They went to Penn State and lost, and then they lost yesterday to your team up in Ann Arbor.
Yeah.
So I think he jinxing my team. But all in all, man, do you think it's pretty even this year? It's not a runaway team as far as this here NCAA tournament that's about to come up pretty soon. Because I think this weekend they're going to start playing some of them other conference, their tournament this weekend, I think, coming up. Because a lot of teams only got 2 or 3 games left. So, tournaments start this week for some of those lower divisions and whatnot. So, who you got?
In the tournament?
Yeah.
Ooh. See, like you just said, it's not really a clear-cut team. Because you still got Villanova. You got your team, Ohio State. You kind of have the constants that's there. That's going to be in the tournament, North Carolina, Duke, and everything. But you got to think about like Oklahoma with Trae Young, and everything. So, it's pretty hard. Like I really don't have like one team that I think could pull it out, because the thing about the tournament, and that's what makes the tournament so great, is that how many times was Kentucky favored to win,
right.
They might have gotten to the Final Four or something like that, but they didn't win it all. And then we got the game, what was that, 2 years ago, that extraordinary game with Villanova and North Carolina with the last second shot, So, if I had to take someone right now, and I know I'm probably going to change my mind, but I'm looking at it as who could probably get on a run and get hot in the tournament.
Right.
Is that everyone keeps talking about this kid Trae Young, so I think I'll roll with it for right now. Yeah.
See, that's where we beg to differ, right? Because, see, for one, Kentucky was on a 4-game losing streak, and they beat the Alabama team that got out-rebound in the fourth quarter. That's why Alabama lost in Lexington, right? Okay, Kentucky is like, they still around, but they are beatable. But I got a dark horse team. I'm not going to say who's going to win it right now, because if I say who's going to win it, I would pick Villanova, being biased because I'm a Big East man. You know what I'm saying? Even though I went to Ohio State and that's my team, but I always loved Georgetown, right? So I'm a Big East man. But I say Villanova will win it all. But my dog horse team is Texas. Of course, Shaka got them boys playing some ball. If you had put your eyes on Texas, because Texas won the last couple of games, and Shaka got them playing that type of ball when he used to coach at VCU? Yeah.
VCU, yep.
Yeah. So that team, everybody better watch out and keep your eyes on them. I may be wrong, but I'm not always wrong like that, man. Texas, they shut down Trae Young Saturday. They shut him down. Mm-hmm. So they're playing defense and they are dominating on the boards and putting that ball in the hole. So watch out for Texas, man. ABM told me, he said Big East and Big Ten, Chief got like 2014. That's only 2 teams, ABM. You see how they...
Vince is the one with 2014. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, Kesey said UVA is balling. Virginia.
Homer pick by Kesey.
But see, that's a homer pick. But see, VCU, UVA, what's that? UVA always play good like this. But when the tournament time comes, Jelani, boy, they eat a lot of that crow, boy. They choke up, man. They choke up. So I don't know what the hell going on and whatnot. Big L talking about Texas is sorry as hell. It only take a couple of wins in the tournament to be in the NCAA tournament, L. And, you know, in your conference tournament, it only takes a couple of wins, man. But you know what, Jelani, I got some news, man, that your boy Peyton Manning is either looking at going on Fox or ESPN in the booth.
Yeah, I heard about that. ESPN was trying to get him to do Monday night to replace John Gruden.
Yeah, but my thing is, we don't need nobody boring. Peyton Manning is one of the most boringest ones. You ever hear him talking, man?
Yeah.
How the fuck is he gonna talk football and he's mumbling? He sounds like some of these mumble rappers out here, man. You know, so that's gonna be experience that's gonna go left. You know, that's all depends on if he take it. You know, he may not take it, but if he do, man, you know, that's gonna be a hell of a fine experience, and that's one I know I definitely turn the volume down for that one.
You know what?
Yeah.
I will watch it. I will watch it because here's the thing. I think with Peyton Manning, he was so bland and you know, general with everything he said, but that was as a player, and I think in practice, you know, I mean, he was more vocal in things that he said, and I think he would be more critical of people being an analyst, you know, on the show, because we've seen all of them do. I mean, Troy Aikman, he's more critical. He's more to kind of throw out, you know, stuff or throw out names, you know, a lot more than probably what he would have, you know, as a football player. Tony Romo did it, you know, and I just think Peyton, you know, if he's on there, you know, that he would. But, you know, a lot of it, though, got to really it's that chemistry that you got with the person that you're on there, too, because you got to have that. If you don't, because that whole thing doesn't operate just by doing it by yourself. That's why, like, Pat Summerall and John Madden was so good, because it was like they were kind of like opposites, but that chemistry and it mixed, you know, because it kind of like Pat would just give John his moment to say all that crazy stuff that he would say, and then he'll get back to the game, you know, and it just worked between them. So I think that's going to be the biggest thing. It's going to have to work with Peyton, and he's going to have to mesh.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be a funny messing, man.